Rolls-Royce isn't just a car brand. It's a 120-year experiment in what happens when a company refuses to compromise. Every model they've ever built tells part of that story. Today, we're breaking down every major Rolls-Royce model, from the car that started it all to the one rolling out of Goodwood right now. How each one pushed the brand forward, and why some almost broke it. The Silver Ghost was the car that built the brand's reputation for reliability. It was nicknamed the best car in the world by contemporary press, after running 15,000 miles in a reliability trial with almost no mechanical issues. This car established the six-cylinder engine as a Rolls-Royce signature. That reputation for near-flawless engineering set the bar, and every model after it had to live up to it. The Phantom name debuted as the flagship line, a title it still holds today. The Phantom III introduced a V12 engine, a major leap in smoothness and power. These cars were built primarily for coach builders, meaning no two Phantoms looked exactly alike. They became popular with royalty and heads of state, cementing the brand's status symbol. But status alone couldn't protect Rolls-Royce from what came next, a war that changed the entire auto industry. The Silver Cloud was a post-war Rolls-Royce aimed at a more modern, streamlined design. It was the first Rolls to move toward monocoque-adjacent construction, and it introduced power steering as standard, a comfort-first shift. It became the car of choice for entertainers and business elites in the 50s and 60s. Then came a car so distinct, it's still one of the most recognizable silhouettes in automotive history. The Silver Shadow was the first Rolls-Royce with full monocoque unibody construction. It introduced independent suspension and disc brakes and became the best-selling Rolls-Royce model of its era by a wide margin. That shift toward modern engineering set up one of the most turbulent chapters in the company's history. The Silver Spirit and Silver Spur arrived during Rolls-Royce's ownership turbulence in the Vickers era. It had the longest production run of any single Rolls-Royce model, introducing fuel injection and later airbags and ABS. It represented the brand holding steady through decades of change in ownership. Then, in 1998, everything about who owned Rolls-Royce and how their cars were built changed completely. BMW acquired the rights to Rolls-Royce in 2003, ending the Volkswagen-BMW split with Bentley. An all-new Phantom was built from the ground up, with massive proportions and the return of coach doors. This reasserted Rolls-Royce as a fully bespoke, ultra-luxury flagship again, and set the template for the brand's modern design language. With the flagship re-established, Rolls-Royce started expanding into territory it had never touched before. The Ghost was a smaller, more driver-focused Rolls-Royce, relatively speaking. It was aimed at owner-drivers rather than chauffeured passengers, and opened Rolls-Royce to a broader, younger luxury buyer. And that broader appeal paved the way for Rolls-Royce's biggest departure yet. The Cullinan was Rolls-Royce's first-ever SUV, named after the largest diamond ever found. The announcement was controversial. Purists worried it would dilute the brand, but it became one of the best-selling models in company history almost immediately, proving the brand could evolve without losing its identity. And most recently, Rolls-Royce took its biggest technological leap since the Silver Ghost. The Spectre is Rolls-Royce's first fully electric production model. It signals the brand's full transition to EVs by the end of the decade, while keeping the same silent, effortless driving experience the brand built its name on. From a six-cylinder reliability record in 1907 to a fully electric flagship in 2023, every Rolls-Royce model has been a snapshot of what luxury meant at that moment in time. If you want the next deep dive, maybe Bentley or the story behind the spirit of ecstasy herself, drop it in the comments.